So apparently, people don't like my sense of humor. Like my pitch to Northrop Grumman was a joke. My current conspiracy theory is pretty good, though. The pitch is basically this. Um, so at the end of World War II, they knew shit that we don't know now. I think that's pretty obvious, but here's my whole pitch on this. Hitler was obsessed with the occult and a whole bunch of crazy shit and threw a bunch of money into a bunch of shit. In order to beat him, we did the same thing. We had a fucking pigeon guided missile. We had a bat bomb. Like, honestly, I loved seeing those weapons because it made me think of shit that I would do. It's like straight out of Charlemagne. Let my armies be the birds of the air and the beasts of the land and all that shit. And what I think is going on is basically that this planet is like a spaceport. We're like the garbage heap of a spaceport, something like that. And for one reason or another, we can't even see most of the things that come here because of our limited dimensionality. I think that some of these things have like crashed here purposefully with like drones to give us tech because they think it's funny and or other reasons. Like there could be various reasons, but these things have in the past done everything from impersonated our gods to have been Merlin in the fucking, Tales of King Arthur and shit. Like I'm pretty sure that Merlin, Odin, Thoth, Mercury, and uh, Hermes, and fucking everyone that has to do with that set of gods, I think that's all the same dude, basically. That he got around a lot. I don't know exactly what all he really did, but there's this like hermetic mysticism tradition or whatever that I always kind of went like, yeah, yeah, whatever, and didn't listen to. Well, if you listen to that shit, it explains a lot of what's going on now, I think. Because if you interpret the hermetic shit through the lens of science fiction, I think it makes more sense. And like this is all it's all shit that like I could try to explain this to you for years, but like I've been trying to work my head around it for my whole life. And just here recently have found stuff that proves it at least to myself in my head that I am right. And basically right now America is built up of a few classes of people. And there's a pretty big class of people that the checks never stop coming to, that their neighborhoods always stay safe, and that their kids get good opportunities. And those people are the military industrial complex and their employees. If the entire US government went to shit completely, the DoD compounds and their families would be fine. They have their own police forces and shit. Like this is the thing I think a lot of you need to realize is that like yes, there is a United States government, but the United States government governs kingdoms. And those kingdoms have conspired, I think, to collapse this government. And their goal is to either have a civil war and fight over the scraps, or they've already elected a king amongst them, and that's going to be, you know, that's going to be the dude. And like the only thing that's going to save us, I think, is quite a bit of that class of people that gives them power are like this red, white, and blue Trump voter that they don't even know exists. They're hiding amongst them. They think all of their people that are in that class always vote their way. And I think most of them don't vote their way. I think that's been one of the issues in the past. So I'm sorry if like you thought I was losing my mind or some shit, or that my other video was sad. I think you're sad. To be quite frank. I'm having fun. I'm making videos about the shit I like. I don't really give a flying fuck about anything, really. And whether or not someone gets my humor or not, I guess matters to me. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not sad that you don't get it. Just crazy and like to do fun shit. Like half of my thing is, I'm pretty sure that the people that I was addressing in that video, at least, really do exist. I don't know to what extent, and I don't know to what extent this conspiracy is, but that's the thing you need to get, is that while that was kind of a joke that they're never going to hire me, not in a billion million years, um, I don't know. I thought the joke was obvious. Thanks for watching.